The street was a faint whistle of wind, carrying the scent of rain and exhaust fumes. Jack Ward's footsteps echoed softly on the cracked pavement of Maple Street, where flickering streetlights cast ghostly halos over abandoned cars and rusted signs. It was close to midnight, and the city's restless hum had finally folded into silence. Almost. He pulled his coat tighter, glancing at the old clock tower downtown. 11:57 p.m. He shouldn't be here. No one in their right mind would be. But curiosity had a way of dragging him into places he'd rather forget. Today, that place was 413 Maple, an apartment building that had been empty for months, since the fire that had left the second floor gutted and the residents fleeing. Jack's eyes darted to the broken front door, swung open slightly as if inviting him in. He hesitated, then stepped inside, crunching on broken glass and discarded debris. The stale smell of smoke and mildew prickled his nose. His footsteps disturbed the thick gray dust as he moved through the hallway, lit only by the dim glow of his flashlight. He had a reason for coming. An anonymous tip, the truth's inside if you look hard enough. That was all he knew. No details, no name. Just a shadowy whisper that someone, something was hiding in the ruins. His flashlight cut across the scarred walls, peeling wallpaper, and charred remnants of furniture. At the top of the stairs, he took a breath and climbed. Each creak underfoot sounded too loud, echoing like a countdown. When he reached the second floor landing, the door to 413 stood slightly ajar, revealing a dark maw beyond. Jack hesitated. Something didn't feel right. Not the usual fear, but a prickling sense that he was being watched. He pressed his palm against the cool metal knob and pushed gently. The door swung open, revealing a room frozen in ghostly silence. Inside was chaos, papers scattered across the floor, furniture draped in black sheets, and a faint glow emanating from a flickering lamp on a cluttered desk. On the wall, a cracked mirror reflected the room and him. He moved inside, flashlight sweeping over the debris. His eyes lined up with the mirror's reflection, but something was off. The reflection flickered, hesitated like a poorly tuned television. He reached out, touching the frame. The glass was cold and oddly smooth, more like plastic. Suddenly, a sharp noise behind him made Jack spin. His heart hammered. He swung his flashlight around, only to find the room empty. The door now quietly closed. He pressed a palm against it, locked. A voice drifted from the shadows, soft but clear. "Looking for the truth, Jack?" He froze, tulips of dread blooming in his chest. A half smile played across his face. "Who's there? Show yourself." From the darkness stepped a figure, thin, hunched, cloaked in darkness with features obscured. The voice was familiar, too familiar. "That mirror, it shows what you want to see," the figure whispered, voice raspy but calm. "Or maybe what you're afraid to see." Jack's mind raced. Memories flickered of failed investigations, unspoken secrets, and a missing woman named Lily. She disappeared a year ago from the city, last seen near this building. Rumors said she'd uncovered something dangerous. Now, confronting this shadow, he wondered if the truth was finally catching up. "Are you the fire?" Jack asked, voice tense. The figure chuckled softly. "Fire burns away lies, but it also leaves scars." A sudden flicker of the lamp intensified, throwing sharp shadows across the room. Jack's eyes darted to the desk where an open notebook lay. He knelt, scanning frantic scribbles, words half-formed, riddled with mistakes. Something about a ledger, someone being paid off. Then a faint wheeze, a breath. From behind the curtains, or inside his own mind, the shadow moved closer. "You think you're here to solve it, but the truth is, you're part of it." Jack's gut clenched. "What do you mean?" The figure's voice drifted into a whisper. "Lily knew. She saw the whole picture. And you've been waiting for this moment." The words hit him like a punch. Waiting? For what? He looked up, eyes narrowing. The shadow extended a trembling hand, revealing a crumpled, blood-stained photograph. Lily, smiling, the last photo taken before the fire. Except, in the background, he saw a man who looked familiar. His heart froze. It was himself. No, not himself. The photo's reflection, captured at an odd angle, confirmed it. The man in the image bore his own face, yet it was distorted, half-shadowed. His hand trembled as he reached for the photo. The shadow's voice returned, "You've been lying to yourself and everyone else. You were there that night." Jack backed away, stumbling over debris. "That's impossible." "Is it?" the figure whispered. "Or are you just too scared to face the real truth?" A sudden realization shot through him. The whispers, the shadows, the false reflections. They weren't hallucinations. They were memories buried deep. His mind flashed back. An argument with Lily, her warning about powerful enemies, the fire that consumed the apartment. But now the pieces twisted into something darker. He remembered that night. The fire was no accident. Someone had set it. Someone he knew. And that someone was him. His breath hitched in his throat. The mansion of lies crumbled. The figure stepped into the light. The face was his own, but warped, sinister, a mask of guilt and pain. "The truth has been inside you all along," it said. "You just never wanted to see it." And then suddenly, the lights blew out, plunging him into pitch darkness. Only the faint flicker of the lantern remained, dim, trembling. In that darkness, Jack's mind spun. The shadows, the reflections, the whispered confessions. They all faded into the void, leaving only one thing. The quiet, relentless truth he couldn't escape. When the morning came, the police found the apartment empty. The fire had burned fiercely, leaving behind charred debris and a single photograph on the floor. It was Lily's in her